Hello, students. Myself, Miss Vasuda Rahul Chandan Shive. We are here to learn about the subject democracy, election, and governance, which is made compulsory mandatory to FYBA, BCom, BSc for all the faculties. So, we are going to learn about the third lecture, that is the dimensions of democracy. In previous lectures, we have learned about the meaning of democracy, the evolution of the democracy, and the Indian constitution. Now in today's lecture, we are going to learn about the dimensions, means how many type of democracies are there. Okay, after that we are going to learn about the 73rd and 74th amendments, which are made for the rural and urban politics or government. So we will start with the first slide. So the dimensions of democracy. So there are three dimensions of democracy which are mentioned in preamble as well. That is social, economical, and political democracy. So what is the meaning of first social democracy? Now social democracy is the process from the capitalism to the socialism. Means the social capitalism means only one king or queen is owning on us. But the social democracy is that we people get together and we have the whole and soul. The government is from our hands. That is the social democracy. So, in short, the Rose Revolution or the Red Rose Revolution took place, which gave the idea of social democracy, socialism. So, in short, the political ideology that is originally educated a peaceful revolution for from the to the society from the capitalism to socialism by using the political process. It is the social democracy. So social democracy, the great thinkers like MK Gandhi, after that Dr. BR Ambedkar, they has given the social democracy a wide concept, because they thought that the beginning of the development should be done from the bottom, from the grassroots level of the India. So social democracy means the from the village till the country level. Okay, that is social democracy. After that, the next democracy is economic democracy. Now what is economic democracy? As we know that India is a agricultural country, so our economic is whole and soul on the basis of the agriculture. So the economic democracy is a system where people share ownership, decision making over the power and resources in their communities. So rather than the profit and pure self interest. So it is grounded in value of solidarity, corporations, democracy, and sustainability. So as we know the sustainability goal, so the prime sustainability goal is the agriculture or the economic purpose or the our livelihood, what we on what we are dependent. So the economic democracy on our in our India is depend on the cottage industries and the agriculture from the grassroots level. After that, the third democracy is political democracy. So as the 16th president of USA, Abraham Lincoln, has given this statement that the government is for the people, by the people, and to the people. So this law is amended, or this law is implemented in our India. So political democracy is directly dependent on that statement, that the citizen in democratic country participate in the government through election. So in a democracy, an important means for people to exercise their political powers are elections. And adult man and woman vote to elect their representations. So in doing so, they are indirectly participating in the governance of the country. So in short, we have right to vote. Okay, so that is political democracy. We we have power to vote. We can vote the representative which will represent ourselves in the parliament, in legislature, for the welfare of the people, from the central level till the grassroots level of the Panchayat Raj. So that is the political democracy. Now, the concept decentralization, we are going to learn about decentralization. Now, this picture speaks many things. That in the first picture, we can see the centralization, means one center is there and that is ruling. But in the next picture, we can see the decentralization. What is decentralization? That center has given some powers to the other centers. That is decentralization. In short, the dividation or the distinguish between the governments. That is the meaning of decentralization. Now, the concept of Sarvodaya, we will learn about some features of this concept, Sarvodaya, which is initially or it is a part of the decentralization. Now, Sarvodaya, this term is coined by Mahatma Gandhi. Now, when he was reading the book unto the Ruskin's book, he was reading that book. He gained the idea of the Sarvodaya. Sarvodaya, the meaning of this word is uplifting of all or the progress of all. Now, what it means that we will not move further. We will not be we will not be developed in a single manner. We will take all the mans and the countrymen together and then we will move further. This is the meaning of Sarvodaya, upliftment of all. Now, this Sarvodaya movement was taken ahead by the Vinoba Bhave. After that, Dharma Adhikari, Mashroomwala, Muzumdar, this great leaders were there to take forward the movement like Sarvodaya, which gave the rise to the grassroots level of the development of our country. So, what it says that the president and the woodcutter, they should given the equal rights and they should be given equal pay. This is the first concept of Sarvodaya. After that, there should be the equal profit of cottage industries as well as the agriculture, and agriculture will be the prime occupation of our India. So this was the concept given by Sarvodaya. After that Sarvodaya, the concept came that was Bhutan, which was headed by Vinoba Bhave. After that, the concept of decentralization, we will move to the decentralization concept. After that, the meaning of decentralization. Now, decentralization, we have seen the picture, we have gained some idea what is the meaning of decentralization. Now, in the definition or the meaning of the decentralization, so it is the process by which the activities of an organization, particularly those regarding planning and decision making, are distributed away from central authoritative local or a group. Means the decision making or the planning or a power are distributed from the central level from central level to the local level. This is the meaning of decentralization. Now, one great definition is given by L.D. White, a political thinker, that sharing and transfer of administrative power, authority, responsibility from higher to lower level. This is the meaning of decentralization given by L.D. White. Now, when we come to the decentralization, it is from the Vedic area, ancient area, and the post-independence era. So, we are going to learn about the history of Panchayat Raj Institute. So, from the Vedic era. So, in the old Sanskrit scriptures, the word Panchayatam, it has been mentioned, which means the group of 5 people. So, the group of 5 people were there, and from that 5 people, one was the spiritual man. Means he was the head, and the word what he will say, that was the power, or that was the government. But after period in the Vedic era, gradually the concept of the spiritual man was vanished. Now this was from the Vedic era, the Panchayat Raj or the decentralization, means from the grassroots level. After that, in the Vedic area, so in the Rig Veda, there is a mention of Sabha, Samiti, and Vidhata as a local units. As we have today, Panchayat Samiti, Panchayat Raj at the block levels. So at that time, from the Rig Veda, in the Rig Veda, it was there that were Sabhas, Samitis, and the Vedas, Vidhatas. So there were the democratic bodies at the local level. So the king used to get the approval of these bodies regarding certain functions and decision. It is in a very simple words, what is the Sabha, Samiti, and Vidhata. So it is the democratic bodies at the local level. So king used to get the approval from those bodies regarding the certain functions or decisions or the power. So this was about the Vedic era. After that, in the ancient era, so there is a mention of village panchayat in Kautilya's Arthashastra. As we know, the famous book written by Kautilya, Chanakya, that is Arthashastra. Chanakya is compared to the Machiavelli, right? The Western thinker. So in his book Arthashastra, the village panchayat is mentioned. So the town was referred as a pur, and the chief was referred as a nagrik in the book of Arthashastra, and local bodies were free from any royal interference. So this was the concept in the ancient period about the Panchayat Raj Institute. After that, during the Mauryan and post-Mauryan period too, the headmen, assisted by a council of elders, continued to play a prominent role in a village life. So this was the same thing in the Kautilya's, and after that the Mauryan and post-Mauryan period. So in ancient period, the system continued through the Gupta period too, and through though there were certain changes in the nomenclature. So there were some changes in the protocols that from the Mauryan period, the post-Mauryan period till the Gupta period, the thing was continued. That one village was there, the village was called as a pur, and the head was called as a nagrik. And the grassroots level or the Panchayat Raj was ruled by that same person. After that, in the ancient India, there exists a well-established system of local government which was run a set pattern of traditional and customs. So this was the thing about the ancient period. Now, it is significant to note that there is no reference of women heading in panchayat or even participating as a member in panchayat till the ancient period. There was no interference of women in the Panchayat Raj or in the urban local bodies. Now the third era was there, that was post-independence period. Now there Indian Constitution Article 40 is there in part 4 of our Constitution, which is DPSP, means Directive Principle of State Policy. So this article says that the state shall take step to organize village panchayat and endow them with such power and authority as may be necessary to enable to function as unit of self-government. So this DPSPs, it has given the village panchayat in the Indian Constitution, which Article 40 says that the state shall take step to organize village panchayat and endow them such a power and authority. Means this says that the centralization process should be divided, means from the Vedic period it was divided. In a similar manner, in the post-independence era, it should be divided only. And the power and authority should be given to the village to organize the functions, and the self-government should be practiced in the village, which Article 1940 says. Now, when the post-independence period was there were some committees established for the Panchayat Raj and for the municipal corporation, means for the uh, urban uh, urban government and for the rural government. So there were some committees. Some committees means the first committee was the Balwant Rai Mehta committee, which was established in 1957. After that, the Santhaman committee, 1964. The Ashok Mehta committee, 1978. The GVK Rao committee, 1985. The LM Singhvi committee, 1986. So this were committee. Some committees said that there should be 3-tier government. Some committee said there should be 2-tier government. Some committee said that there should be 4-tier government. So the first state which implemented the Panchayat Raj Institute, that was Rajasthan. So at the Nagaur district, the Rajasthan was the first state which implemented the 73rd amendment. So after that, followingly, the West Bengal, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh become the leading in the implementing the Panchayat Raj Institute in India. So this were the committees. Now, what is the 73rd amendment? So 73rd amendment is for the local self-government, which is for the at the village level. So we will see some features of 73rd amendment. So the first one is it is the ninth part of our constitution, article 243A to 243O. The 73rd amendment is there. After that, there are 3-tier government, which we have learned about that. The 3-tier government, which was given by the Balwant Rai Mehta committee. Balwant Rai Mehta committee. So the 3-tier Panchayat Raj Institute, the Gram Sabha, Panchayat Samiti, Zilla Parishad. So 3-tier Panchayat Raj Institute is there in the 73rd amendment. 29 subject listed in Schedule 11 were devolved to Panchayat Raj Institute. Means now the 73rd amendment inserted the schedule, the 11th schedule, which was for the Panchayat Raj, and it was listed the 29 subject in it. Now there was mandatory election after 5 years by the State Election Commission, and power to Panchayat was the leave tax, duties, tolls, fees, and etc. at the local level, and the reservations of SCs, STs in proportion to their population, and one-third seat for the women in the Panchayat Raj. Now, as we have note that till the Mauryan and post-Mauryan period, women were not allowed or mentioned in the Panchayat Raj. But by the 73rd amendment, the one-third women were also allowed to enter in the Panchayat Raj. And the last one, the district planning committee is headed by is the head of the Panchayat Raj. So the 73rd Amendment Act is very important because from the grassroots level we should have the development. This development will take place and the development of country will happen, as the idea of Sarvodaya is given by Mahatma Gandhi. So the idea of Mahatma Gandhi is reflected in the 73rd amendment. After that, the next important amendment is the 74th amendment. So it is for the urban local body. So it is for in the 73rd is for the rural body and the 74th is for the urban body. So in the 74th amendment, what are the features we will see? So the part 9A, it consists the article 243P to 243Z. So there are also 3 types of urban local bodies: the Nagar Panchayat, municipality, and municipal corporation. It has 18 subjects listed in the 12th schedule. Means according to 74th Amendment Act, the 12th schedule was inserted and 18 subject was listed in the urban local bodies. And after 5 years, the mandatory election happens by the state election commission, and the power is as well the in the ruler body, that is the levy tax, duties, toll, fees, and etc. And the reservation of SCs and STs is there proportion to their population, and one third seat for the women, as there is panchayat is there in the Panchayat Raj. In a similar way, that this thing is also in the 73rd Amendment Act in Nagar Panchayat, municipalities, and municipal corporation. And the last one, Metropolitan Planning Committee, is the heading of the 74th Amendment. So this is all about the 73rd and 74th Amendment. Now, these are the structure of Gram Panchayat and municipal corporation. So, at the town level, the Gram Panchayat is there. At the country level, Panchayat Samiti is there, and the state level, the Panchayat Zilla Parishad is there. Sorry, Zilla Parishad is there. And as a similar in a similar way, in a municipal corporation, the three local bodies are there, which are in the three levels: the Nagar Panchayat, municipal corporation, and the municipal council. So these are the structure of the Gram Panchayat and municipal corporation. Now what we have learned, we will go through it in a small summary. The first one, we have learned about the dimension for democracy, that is social, political, and economic. And the decentralization, the meaning and concept. What is the meaning of decentralization and the concept and the meaning of that? Committees of 73rd and 74th Act Amendment, and what are the feature of 73rd and 74th Amendment, and why it is important, and the concept of Sarvodaya, which was given by M.K. Gandhi and his followers like Vinoba Bhave and the Bhutan movement. Structure of Gram Panchayat and municipal corporation. So this was the summary of the lecture. Now the assignment of this for the students are to explain the three dimensions of democracy and to explain the meaning and concept of decentralization. And in the next lecture, we are going to learn about the next topic, that is the governance. What is the meaning of governance? Its dimension, the difference between governance and government. What are the difference between them? So that's all about the dimensions of democracy and the 73rd and 74th Amendment, which and decentralization. Thank you.